So, let's talk about The Flash.
My name is Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive.
Really?
He's slowing down.
He's becoming human again.
And I'm just a regular guy. I don't have my speed.
I thought so. So the episode continues off from when Zoom has taken Barry's speed, and after doing an impression of a crow, kidnaps Caitlin and takes her to Earth 2. Now being a normal fucking gross human, Barry has to try and be like us regular folk.
You okay?
No, not really.
Fucking disgusting. In the meantime, Harrison Wells is on the search for his daughter, but apparently needs to keep this a secret as he can't help but whisper to everyone about it.
You're full of questions today.
Okay, but you're also gonna need some help.
Really? You know anyone with the speed to help me?
Even to a guy like me, that's cold.
Back in Earth 2, Caitlin is held hostage by a man who has most likely taken her clothes off and on in light speed. Let's be honest, he has. But don't worry.
It may take a while, but someday you'll start feeling that way about me again, too.
Right after the Stockholm Syndrome kicks in. But after some walking around she ends up encountering Killer Frost. Oh no. Who cares? Then this guy complains for a bit. Because that never happens. Harrison Wells finally tracks down his daughter and tells her to come back.
You think I'll be safer with you?
Well, yes, he literally killed someone for your safety.
You killed a man!
So what? Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass.
Jesse.
We have to cook.
But in the end Harrison Wells' attempt was unsuccessful, but in his last effort he shouts out to Jessie to let her know what she means to him. Never mind. On his way back home, he gets taken by a metahuman whose powers made him rapidly age.
That's me. Last year.
Of course Harrison Wells, shocked by this information, can't find the words to describe how he feels. So he just whispers it.
I'm sorry this is happening to you. There's nothing I can do to fix it.
But if he can't fix it,
You're gonna die soon too.
which you can see by the look in his face, he is just so scared. While this happens, Caitlin tries to get the evil villain, who is her literal opposite, out of the only thing that's stopping her from killing everyone. And I thought that she was supposed to be the smart one.
Why hide the girls? I mean, you've seen our body, right?
Turns out she's the one who makes more sense. You know what bothers me though? Aside from everything I've said so far. Why is it all cold-based villains have to drone so much?
I'm not gonna help usher your enemies out of town.
Well, you better go faster. Soon we'll be back any minute.
My dad brought me along on jobs. I had little hands.
Now, I'm not gonna stick around much longer.
You know, I took the first gun you made me apart dozens of times, learned how it ticked, what went where.
How is this going to get me out of here?
I want an episode where Harrison Wells, Killer Frost, and Captain Uncomfortable Eye Contact all go to a speech impediment class. Then this guy complains for a bit. Again. At this point Flash and the gang prepare to save Harrison Wells from this freaky 18-year-old man-child. But I'll be honest, when you think about it, imagine being 18. Seeing your life slowly fade in front of your eyes and knowing you'll be dead soon. That's what this guy is going through. Wouldn't you do everything to stop that? Yet, he's the bad guy. When he confronts Harrison Wells about it, he tells him how the particle accelerator ruined his life.
I used to have someone in my life that I cared about, my girlfriend Jenny. After I got hit by that wave from the particle accelerator, you robbed me of her.
Griffin, stop talking.
This city is screwed up because of you. You only thought about what it could do for you.
And you'd expect Harrison Wells to scream out with a reaction like this.
Shut the fuck up!
Or maybe even like this.
Fuck you, April! Fuck you and all your hateful...
But instead, we get this beautiful acting scene.
Enough!
And the Oscar goes to...
Yeah, I bet you sure showed that cup who's boss. I love how even when he's shouting, he still whispers.
Enough.
Then, Caitlin was able to get Killer Frost free, and in a surprising turn of events, she tried to kill her. Shock and fucking awe. This is when Zoom goes inside her and saves her life. Yes, goes inside. And not in a fun way, but does he care about personal space?
No, I don't.
And after talking to Caitlin, declares war on all the other Earths. This is when the realization sinks in that Harrison Wells can't help Captain Fringe. And the Flash and crew storm in to help him. And after a brief fight with him, he slowly transforms into Bernie Saunders. Then, dies. Which is sad for the reasons I said earlier, but you know there's only one. Wait. Is no one gonna explain why that happened? No? Well, alright, let's move on. After, Jesse agrees to go back home with Harrison Wells, making Harrison realize he should really be kidnapped more, as it's the only way to get his daughter's love.
When your mother died, something inside me broke.
Was it your vocal cords?
Zoom took you and I snapped. I just snapped.
I take it back. What must have snapped was your hymen. 'Cause you're a big pussy.
I promise you, I will be the kind of father that you can be proud of.
I'm going to hold on to this clip. We'll see about that.
If you promise me, you will never run away from me.
Run. Then this guy complains for a bit. Even more. Look, can we please stop treating Wally like a spoiled kid? All he ever does is act the bad boy or complain, and everyone loves him for it and never tells him to stop being a brat. It's like if he took a shit in the middle of the street, everyone would stand by and clap while he did it. Can we just replace him with the Wally from Young Justice who used to make jokes? Yeah, remember jokes? He's clearly never fucking heard of them. Anyways, at the end, there's this big reveal as to what Harrison Wells is gonna do to get the Flash's speed back, where he says,
By creating another particle accelerator explosion.
Wait. What? Wasn't it earlier that the bad guy even said,
After I got hit by that wave from the particle accelerator, you robbed me of her. You didn't stop to think about what your particle accelerator could do to others. You only thought about what it could do for you.
And now, he's gonna do it again. Imagine explaining that to him. Oh, remember that thing I did that ruined your life and many others? Well, I'm going to stop being so selfish and do it again to help my friend. Fucking genius.
Enough!